Till tonight, tributes are being left for the Duke of Edinburgh, and inside, Queen Elizabeth II is spending her first night as a widow. The man she married 73 years ago died in the castle earlier today. Her royal duties are now on pause as she begins 8 days of mourning.
All praises to the Most High YAHAWAH, the Heavenly Father, in the name of the Holy Spirit, the Earthly Mother, sanctifying YAHAWAH, the Holy Son. Brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, welcome. This is your humble servant, Big Levi, and today is April the 10th, 2021, and it's currently 1:37 a.m. I believe today is Saturday, April the 10th. Brothers and sisters, thank you and welcome. My channel was suspended for a week because we made a live doing incident that happened in DC, and we recite the Psalm 94, and because we did this, they actually strike my channels, and then I'm under the strike for 90 days until July 1st. They will remove the strike, but they did shut my channel down for a week. That's why you did not see me, but we were on the backup channels. Now the backup channels is all the videos that we upload. If you go to my channels on any of my videos, you can look, and for instance, if you look on the last video that we upload, the live that we had last night, and you can look and hear and the description, and you can see subscribe to my backup channel here. And when you click it, okay, this is the backup channel. Okay, it says Big Levi backup channel. Now on this backup channel, brethren, during the week that we were down, we started with this video because this video is called the days of Noah. Well, the day of Noah, because we're not in days anymore, we are in the day. So, but as the days of Noah, we will see that was a video we did because of the whole thing we were talking about. They actually strike my channel for a week. Then after that, we had prayers all over. For those of you who missed the prayers, you can watch all the prayers. And we have the book, The Pillars of Fire, Israel in Bondage. Okay, so this is the podcast, Egypt, the fashion, the custom, the culture, and the polity. And then this is a video response to the beloved brother Big Judah, confirmation of the grand exodus. So all those videos, we had podcasts all the time. All the people that subscribe, we study, and we are in letter 10. Letter 7, we will study letter 8 on this main channel that we're watching. So please, you may go back over there to these channels to subscribe, because this channel is monetized. This is the backup channel. Say Big Levi backup channel. With that being said, brothers, let us begin. Okay, let us take these things out. Let us begin. Let's close this. Yes, they were pretty pissed off about the whole incident. For those of you that were in the in the live, you know, we didn't do anything violent. You know, they said we were being violent, and the video was graphic because of you know, we said we recite Psalm 94, which now we know why we should recite Psalm 94. For those people, for those of you who knows, and you know this fellow, and you know, Philip. So this guy, you know, he died. He was a Duke of Edinburgh, or I like to call Edinburgh, okay, not Edinburgh. He dies at 99 years old. Now, this is what I pulled from this, and we know my channel was down on the 2nd, April the 2nd, and the Messiah brought me back after 7 days, which is perfection, and he brought me back on the 9th. So we know the number 9 is destruction, and this fellow, which is a Duke, okay, Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, he died at 99 years old, which 9 mean destruction, another 9 with, you know, a great destruction, double destruction, give her unto her double. Okay, it is no surprise that this dude was quote unquote a prince of England, Britain. For those of you who know. Now, brothers, this guy was known as being a duke. Now, who were the dukes? Who is this guy? What family he came from? When we go in Genesis 36, I believe, verse 16, let me make sure. Yes, 36 verse 16, but we will begin on on verse 15. That Genesis 36 verse 15. These were dukes of the sons of Esau, the sons of Eliphaz, the firstborn son of Esau, Duke Teman, Duke Omar, Duke Zephyr, Duke Kenaz, Duke Korah, Duke Gatam, and Duke Amalek. These are the dukes that came of Eliphaz in the land of Edom. These were the sons of Ada. So all the sons of Esau, they were known as dukes. Now this dude, Philip, okay, his name, he was a duke of Eden or Edinburgh or Edinburgh. Now, the word Eden here is a derivative, not Eden, paradise, but Edom. The word Eden here is a derivative of the word Edom. Borrow, we mean, let's check what borrow mean. Okay, Berg, let me see.
Berg.
Okay, Berg, and Britain and English and Britain English and the UK English, they call it borough, but Berg, a borough or chartered town, a duke of a town. He was the duke of Edom town. Edinburgh mean Edom town. Edom, Uz, the land of Uz. Okay, and we know for a fact, if we go to Genesis, Lamentation 4, 21 and 22, which we'll go to. So all the sons of Esau or Esahu, their name were, dukes. These are the sons of Esau, who is Edom, and these are their dukes. So Esau has like 12 dukes that reign in the book of Maccabees and all that stuff. So now, if we go to Lamentation 4, verse 22, let's see where we at. Lamentation, boy, here we go. Lamentation 4, verse 22. We'll begin at 21. Verse 21. Okay. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and make thyself naked. Why? They are drunken now. They are dismayed. They don't know what's going on, and their nakedness has been revealed. Okay, the daughters of Edom. Okay, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. There will be no Jacob's trouble. Be at peace, brothers and sisters. Did I say this? Did I say anything in the beginning? I don't remember saying this, but anyway, all praises to the Most High YAHAWAH, the Heavenly Father, in the name of the Holy Spirit, the earthly mother, sanctifying YAHAWAH, the Holy Son. Brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, welcome. This is your humble servant, Biglevi. Forgive me, I haven't done this for a while now, so I can't slip out of my mind if I didn't, but I believe I did. But anyway, so the cup shall pass through unto thee, and thou shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. There'll be no Jacob's trouble. We're done with all 400 years. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. There will not be another captivity. We will not be forced into camps. The UN is not going to come there with the RFID chip, Bill Gates, and all this scumbag stuff. Now, I know, brothers, a lot of people, what they're going to do, they're going to make silly little video saying, oh, Prince Philip isn't dead. He just transferred his soul to another younger body. Scumbag. Always trying to take the credit from the Most High. Always trying to take the glory of the Most High. No, the Most High struck him down and he took him. Most likely with that plague. They say he went peacefully, man. Peacefully, man. Hey, yo, this guy did not go peacefully. Brothers, this dude, listen, The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sin. What are their iniquity, brothers? In the book of Enoch, the one that we have here, will begin at 94.6. Woe to those who build iniquity and found deceit, for they will quickly be thrown down and will not have peace. This dude was quickly thrown down, and he's in a horrible place now. Woe to those who build their houses with sin. From their whole foundation they will be thrown down, and by the swords they shall fall. And those who acquire gold and silver will quickly be destroyed in the judgment. Woe to you, you rich, for you have trusted in your riches. But from your riches you will depart, for you did not remember the Most High in the days of your riches. You have committed blasphemy and iniquity, and are ready for the days of the outpouring of blood, and for the day of darkness, and for the day of great judgment. This is the day of great judgment. Whatever happened to this dude right there, it is not good. And again, when you look at, listen to what they said. Let me just let the video play a little.
Outside Windsor Castle tonight, tributes are being left for the Duke of Edinburgh, and inside, Queen Elizabeth II is spending her first night as a widow. The man she married 73 years ago died in the castle earlier today.
73 years ago. 7 plus 2 equals 10. Step number 10. Okay, so he died, whatever. So I'm not gonna even go through all of this, and that's all I have, because I don't want to force things here. He died this, his hand on the heart. All I want to give all glories and praises to the Most High. I am not gonna say this guy transferred his soul to a clone. He's actually alive. They are so smart. They got high technology, because that's what our brothers will say. They will try to take the credit away and give it to the Gentiles and say, oh yeah, man, this guy is so smart. He's alive. Yeah. He was growing a body in the lab and stuff like that. They believe all kind of garbage they are reading online, and anybody's telling them. Brothers, be at peace. If this is not the Most High, I do not know what that is. The Most High this says he will strike down kings. Okay? Now, is that thing recording? Oh, yes, it is. Now, brothers, with that being said, we done with this. We're not even going to go all the way this. We know this is the hand of the Most High and things like that. A lot of people are saying, like, oh, peace be with you. May he rest in peace. Nope, this dude is far away of being resting and peace. Okay, so, and then again, he's, a lot of people think because they never did see him doing anything in front of them, they think he's not guilty. This dude done a lot of things behind the scene, man. A lot of things, okay? Thus I say and make known to you that he who created you will throw you down, and over your fall there will be no mercy, but your Creator will rejoice at your destruction. All right, this is the Most High talking. And for those of you wondering, this book, this is the Book of Enoch. We have it here. There is a great video that we did. It's called Woe to You Sinners. We did a podcast and we did a video. It's called Woe to You Sinners, You Will Not Have Peace. Okay, and please, if you do not like the video, you do not like the voice, please do not type in the comment like you do not like it. Okay, if you don't like it, you just don't watch it. Okay,
spirit of his anger, so that he may destroy you all with the sword, and all the righteous and the holy will remember your sin. And those days, in one place, fathers and sons will strike one another, and brothers will together fall in death, until the blood flows as if it were a stream.
So This is the video. This is a woe to you sinners. You will not have peace. They won't have any peace, brothers. Let us move to the next videos and then see what happened during the time we were down. Brothers, we are at the last second. Make no mistake. Let me show you, make no mistake, let me see, let's check the plague, all right? Again, because of the nature of this thing, they will try to say, oh, you guys are giving like medical advice and stuff. No, that's not what that is. We're not giving any medical advice. So now, March 31st, about 600, like 519,915. Now, if we look in March, let me leave this here. Let me get one of that video, and then I will be back and show you how those people are sneaky. Okay. Now, brothers, because of this, around like March 3rd, they now put, as of April the 10th, it's, the case is like 356,448. But today is April the 10th. But when we were making this video, which was March the 20th, when they updated, brothers, this is what is it that? No. Is that what that is? Yeah. That was March the 23rd when they uploaded. This is how much it was. Cases in just one day. See, and 2 million cases, brothers. Okay, just one day. And one day, March 5th, they had over 2 million cases. Okay, so, and one day, March 5th, 2 million cases. But when you look back, they took it out. When you look about May 5th, it's 430,000. And we know they are playing with the numbers. We know they are playing with them. In one day, brothers, they record over 2 million cases. There you go. Okay. March 5th, March 5th is 2.1 million. March 4th, it's a little bit difficult for me to get it. March 4th, 2.7 million in just one day. In just one day. This isn't no joke. Where are those? Where is it? They don't even say where. They just give it. Okay, that we record this. That was March 23rd. Then they quickly change it, but we got the records. So just to show you a lot of those things those people are doing out there, it's just like, hey man, this thing, you guys are playing with stuff. So now, as of today, it's a 564,000. And they just, he came from 362,451 to now 564,000. And I got people all over the place, and they tell me Chile, brothers, and Chile right now. Let me see if I can get Chile. Okay, and Chile, and they just crossed the 1 million. Brothers, people are dropping left and right. Now, what they did, they offer Haiti the vaccine, and the people say, well, we don't have any disease here. It's not here. Well, Haiti has 252 people die for a whole year. Like over 12,000 people infected and 13 just infected. They updated. So 252 people die for a whole year versus 500,000 where you at. Brothers, this should have tell people something. And my people are down there. They said there's no mask, except if we would go to a bank, they'll tell you to wear it. But everything is going according to plan over there. Nothing really going on. And when you look at country like a Burkina Faso or Burkina Faso, like 152 people, and places like that mean those are not the targeted places. When I say targeted, the Most High himself is not targeting those places. Brazil is like upside down and all around. Okay, this thing is no joke, man. India, France, Kremlin, the United Kingdom, all of those, brothers, they are known as Gentiles nation. This play is all over. We give all praises to the Most High. And after that, I will upload a video of an article on my backup channels. I'm gonna start doing that now. Now, brothers, we know the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham, plague number 5, the destruction by the sword is still going on. So this one just pop up today. Let's
But we begin tonight with breaking news. Another child is shot and killed in the city of Houston.
This time, a 17-year-old boy has died after shots were fired tonight in a southeast Houston neighborhood.
The deadly shooting comes just hours after an 8-month-old was shot and killed, police say, at the hands of his 3-year-old brother.
Our Michael Leparty live in the neighborhood just off of Airport and MLK. Michael, do police know who killed the teen?
Dominique, police are still working to get a good description of the suspect.
So we just read it, we just hear it, and the Book of Enoch said, and these days, one brother gonna strike another, and the blood's going to run as stream. Brethren, sister, this is only going to get worse. It's not gonna get better. And those people out there are acting like, you know, everything is fine. You know, for instance, like me, I don't really watch anything except I just wait on the recommendation and things like that. But lately I've been seeing a lot of rattlesnakes and stuff, so I just wait, and then they will send me things like that. But if you go onto the explore, okay, which means watch trending, if you said watch trending, okay, this is what's trending, brothers. This is what's trending. Some dude rapping, his videos are #1. Some people are laughing, playing, look at the madness, all those things. Okay, the beloved brother DMX, he died 50, and a lot of things going on. I don't want to go into this because my video will be flagged by people, oh, you are giving false information. So this is what, going on. Like it's all entertainment, laughing, everything is good. Oh my God, I'm having so much fun here, and dancing, people are dancing and stuff and laughing as if everything is right. As if everything is, they are playing soccer, football, however you want to call it. This is what's going on. All those people, brothers, those videos have millions in it. Those guys are not aware of what's going on. That is why things going to cut them off guard. It's all movie and things like that. But when it happened, brothers, it's going to cut all of them off guard. Let us keep moving. So this is a volcano that in the island of St. Vincent. We have a beloved brother down there. I believe he speaks French to us, and he always sends us emails, and I believe he's all right. So far, there haven't been anything, any major things being reported, any damage. But what caught my eyes was the name of the volcano, which means La Soufrière, which is French for the sufferer. Okay, let me see. Translate from English to French, the sufferer. Oh, here we go. Let me see. English, the sufferer. Oh, let me see. The sufferer. Is sufferer is a real word? The sufferer. Well, it's another word, le malade. Let me see. La souffrière. Oops. And you know who's been the sufferer. Man. Okay. Oops. Translate. La souffrière. Oh. La souffrière. Yeah, also for yeah, translated. Weird. Sufferer, read them. Born as a sufferer, just like a sufferer. Bounty killer. Bounty killer give the answer. Sufferer. So that's what's caught my name. That's what caught my attention. Again, excuse me, brothers, it's 2:03 a.m. and when it's late like that, my brain want to go to sleep, but the spirit is up, want to give praise to the Most High. Okay, this to me, this look like the sufferer, which is us, Israel, the woman Zion, finally released. Okay, so that's how. Is there music in this? No. It's the Caribbean island, St. Vincent. I don't think they evacuate though, but there weren't any major thing. This happening today, this morning, and it happening at the same time that fellow, die. It happened at the same time, and this morning both of them happened. Okay, the sulfur had, erupted. The volcano picture here, molded on Thursday, last erupted in 1979. Again, we keep seeing the number 9, and today the 9. Okay, Thursday, what was it on Thursday? Well, they didn't give the month here, they just say Thursday on last erupted. The volcano picture here smoldered on Thursday, last erupted in 1979. But anyway, so all those things, brothers, is the Most High is in the midst. His hand is upon all of that. Okay, he did those things. We give him all credits and all praise. Now, when the Most High say you will not have peace, you will not have peace. One of UK's richest men knifed to death as men arrested 100 miles away. So this is the scene over there. Okay. They were trying to save this guy. So he's one of those rich fellow. He had somewhere around 300 million pounds. So no, that's the guy that they arrested. Okay, so he knifed the fellow to death. Okay, and we know this is a part of the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham. Okay, death by the sword. Sword in that context mean any weapon. Okay, it means any weapon. Okay, this is a plague number 5, destruction by earthquake and the sword, and 9, execution by the sword. And all of those things, brethren, is happening because of Genesis 15 verse 13. Nobody wants to answer for that. Okay, nobody wants to answer for Genesis 15 and verse 13. And he said unto Abram, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. Also that nation whom they shall serve I will judge. Fathers judging them through the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham. And this is this is plague number 2. I didn't even want to do this, but this is plague number 2. Okay, this is in UK. So those guys, they went over their brothers because of the Brexit things going on. Again, certain words I don't want to say them. So plague number 2 said fiery conflagration of the cities. Now we know the word conflagration means. Define conflagration.
Here's the definition of conflagration: an extensive fire which destroys a great deal of land or property.
Fire, blaze, flames, inferno, firestorm, and my favorite, Holocaust. So now this is a fire that destroyed a great deal of land and property. Okay, and it didn't stop. This happened like on April the 6th, 4 days ago. And yesterday, I believe, or even today, let's see, they had a bus on fire. Okay, let me see if it was. Okay, yesterday, and okay, those guys, they took a bus.
On Shankill Road in Belfast.
Okay, the bus.
These teenagers petrol bombing a bus with the driver still on board.
Yeah.
Northern Ireland's First Minister condemned it as attempted murder. The Prime Minister said he was deeply concerned by the violence.
All right.
But this community's given up on politics and policing. Sinister.
There you go. So I don't want people to tell us what's going on. We saw what's going on. A bus was peacefully passing by. Those guys lit up a bottle, a Molotov. For those of you who don't know, let's see the word Molotov. I believe it's Russian. Show me a picture of a Molotov. There we go. Well, I see a picture of a Molotov. So this is a Molotov right there. So those guys took a Molotov, okay, and then the bus driver was in there doing his job, brothers, okay, passing by, and then those guys threw a Molotov inside, couple Molotovs, and spike. You see, Okay.
They were running amok on Shankill Road in Belfast.
Okay. Molotov.
These
The bus driver was
petrol
still
bombing a bus with the driver still on board.
Still on board. So they burned down the bus. Okay. So they don't. You see what they call them? They call them teenagers. They don't call them thug. They don't call them lowlives. They say those teenagers. Those were men. Those were men that's trying to murder that poor bus drivers. Stay out of it. Okay. Let the Gentiles do his things, okay? Let them go at each other's throat, okay? Look at this.
Brexit protocol.
Okay? This is their trouble, brothers.
Anyone for breaches of COVID regulations at an IRA funeral was the
Okay.
You know, and the only thing that should govern policing is the rule of law.
No. You will not have peace.
This tension's been simmering for months over the Brexit protocol.
Okay? Boom.
But a decision not to prosecute anyone for breaches of COVID regulations at an IRA funeral was the tipping point. In the loyalist heartlands, they're losing faith in the peace process. Stacey Graham, a community activist.
They're losing faith in the peace program. That is because you will not have peace. Yeah. Yeah. You will not have peace. 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 You will not have the Gentiles, the heathens. You will not have peace. The Messiah say his soul. So all those stuff that you did, you will not have peace. You will not have peace. You will not have peace. You will find no peace. You will not have peace, man. It won't work. That's why those guys are going over there and destroy their own neighborhood. They don't call them names. They call them teenagers, okay? Fiery conflagration of the cities, brothers.
Violence in the event
Okay?
of a land
Look at
border,
this.
or loyalist violence in the event of a sea border.
Violence.
It's rocked the fragile peace. The fact that society here is
Fragile peace. Fragile peace. Delicate peace. No, hell no. Let's move in.
Guys, we've got an intense situation right now. We've got a big fight going on. Are we ready?
Okay, so alright, those are the people going over there and then beating. Okay, again, always one Negro in the midst of them. But you know, and those people are fighting, okay? Those are not kids, those are men. Okay? And then you're gonna see some pretty shocking violence here, because the Mosiah is turning them, you know, against each other. They are beating the crap out of each other. Okay, let me see. All right. Okay. Yeah. The police came in. Well, they hit a guy in the head with a bottle, though. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Look at this. All right. They don't call those people any names. They don't call them any names. All right. All right. Ooh. Damn. All right. Oh, they're beating the spirit out of that guy on the ground. Ooh. See? That guy, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Ooh, they break a bottle on that guy's head. Look at this. Oh, you see that? The guy in the blue shirt. Ooh. Oh man. That's them, man. Let them go out of each other's throats. So the police came here and stuff. This is the business. We are staying. How long is this thing? Oh, good Lord. We are staying out of it. Let's move in, brothers.
Sir. Now, this deal, the first thing I thought about...
Now, I don't care about this, but what I care is China, Iran sign this magic number billions deal and snub to U.S. sanction. For some reason, brethren, this number been popping up all over. That's why I had it there. But, you know, China Iran signed $400 billion deal and snubbed the U.S. sanction. So this 400 is all over, you know. And he said unto Abraham, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. So the number 400 is technically pretty much everywhere. So, yeah.
Now to Queens, where crews are still on the scene of that devastating apartment fire.
21 people were hurt. Hundreds of residents are displaced this morning. CBS News' John Diaz is live in Jackson Heights with more this morning. John?
Yeah, good morning to both of you. An FDNY official is telling us that
firefighters' heads.
So,
heavy smoke. You can't see.
For those of you who stay in New York and you see this, it's been a while. You saw this ever since last year. There's been a lot of fires, brothers, a lot. And those people are acting like this is normal, and it's not. Okay, and it's not.
The fire started in a 6th-floor apartment of a 133-unit building. The fire commissioner saying preliminary reports show this bruising battle for firefighters could have been avoided.
The occupant fled, but left the door open.
Yeah, they say they have a policy, or if you're fleeing from fire, if the fire started in your apartment, close the door and then flee. That person get out and let the door open, the fire spread. And, you know, we know this is the second plague, fiery conflagration of the cities. All the houses, they will burn. Okay?
2 children remain hospitalized after being...
Now, this, brothers, happened here in Fort Lauderdale. Okay? Now, the reason why I put this, I was not going to put this, and it's just show you the freaking 2/3 they don't listen. All right, listen.
Shot during a block party in Fort Lauderdale as police continue to search for the shooters. Dozens of bullets were fired on a crowd of people outside a convenience store.
And we're now hearing those frantic calls for help. Local 10's Terrell Fournay is live with the very latest on this investigation. Terrell, it was just a chaotic scene.
You know, it's pretty hard to imagine being there in that moment, but those 911 afternoon, one a 16-year-old boy who appeared to be shot on his backside, and the other a 6-year-old girl shot in the arm.
Okay, this is the type of people. Those are the mothers. A 6-year-old little girl, you bringing her to a black party in a hood where you know for a fact, brothers, this place is called Shine Spot. Shine Spot is known to have shooting all the time. You brought your 6-year-old daughter there for a black party, and then you'll see how those people are acting. These women, they will show you videos.
Seconds after a woman dressed in pink was seen on this video carrying the girl to safety.
Okay, this little girl right there, you know, she got shot. And this convenience store, I went to this thing like all the time. And then before that, you will watch what they were doing.
How many people are shot?
Okay.
From what I understand, 2 or 3. Oh my God, they're inside the store.
Dramatic 911 calls poured in Easter Sunday night in Fort Lauderdale, where at least 50 rounds were fired by several different gunmen right outside of Tony's Market on Northwest 22nd Road near Sunrise Boulevard.
I'm at Tony's Market. I'm starting off in the mall. They shoot. The little girl is out here.
Some gunshots heard in the background as people dashed inside the store to take cover. Bullets riddled nearby cars and the doors and windows of that corner store, where a third man was also hit by bullets. Look closely at the man on the ground just outside the shattered door on these surveillance images. Broken glass and debris.
They were doing this during Easter, brothers. During Easter. That is why the Messiah is given unto those people double. There is no coincidence. You see the number 800 years, 800 there, 400 plus 400. Give them to them double because they don't want to listen. They are out there celebrating Easter and bring their 6-year-old little girl there and then do stuff. And they won't listen, and then that's why this happened.
From the chaotic scene, still litter the ground nearly 48 hours later. We've learned there was a large block party that night.
Yeah, look at this dude drinking cup, the inside party.
Leading up to the shooting, police say a series of semi-automatic rifles and handguns were used to carry out the crime, where small kids and adults narrowly escaped death. Detectives are interviewing witnesses and those.
So that's what happened, man. Our people, well, I would say those are not our people. Those are other nation, and the rejects, they do not listen, and that's why they are dying by the sword. Okay, destruction by the sword, execution by the sword. You out there celebrating Easter, partying, instead of being inside your house celebrating Passover and meditate and pray unto the Most High. Now your 6-year-old little girl got shot. Your 16-year-old son got shot in the back. That's what happened. And again,
good evening. We began with a developing story at a downtown Miami high-rise, a deadly police-involved shooting.
Officers were serving an eviction notice at the time when they came under fire. Let's get right out to Local 10 News reporter Glenna Milberg live with late-breaking information for us. Glenna.
This eviction, Calvin Christie, was being done by this new task force, Miami-Dade, and Miami police officers here this morning. They headed up to the top floor of that condo. It's called Brickell First. They find that the tenant, they say, had a gun and used it, and she, they say, were on the losing end of what came next.
There we go. So, yeah.
That's the hallway officers forced to breach the apartment door.
As our officers make contact with the...
Again, we don't care. So people are shooting people, they are killing people. Much more accident all happened. They are trying to evict this woman, and she didn't want to go out, and well, she didn't want to go out like that. She shot at them, and they shot and killed her. And brothers,
on the banks of the Shetalakshia River, desperate families waited for news.
This is plague number 1, sorrow. Okay, this is sorrow. Define the word sorrow.
Here's the definition of sorrow. A feeling of deep distress caused by loss, disappointment, or other misfortune suffered by oneself or others.
Sadness, unhappiness, dejection, regret, depression, misery. Now, when you look at this dude, this is not a happy man, okay? All right? A bunch of people died. This boat just flipped. I believe 19 of them died, okay?
But as the hours passed, their anger grew.
The ferry capsized last night, but it's yet to be retrieved. Why is there such a delay?
The small ferry had been carrying about 50 people when it collided with a cargo vessel on Sunday night.
So it collided with the cargo vessel. The ley line switched, boom, and then it flipped down.
It was finally pulled from the water on Monday. Rescuers say they were delayed by bad weather.
My appeal to the Prime Minister is, please, let us get the bodies of my father and mother.
The vessel was said to be packed with people rushing.
So, yeah, the Most High take those people. This happened like a couple days ago, the 5th, April the 5th. So, yeah, and then over there in Bangladesh, again, you got this thing going on. Oh, they got the music. Let's put our own music over this, and we will talk over this. All right, so see those people over there, and they're shooting each other. They're fighting. See, they are beating the crap out of this dude. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, this guy is in a bad condition. See. 6 people die. So a lot of unrest, brothers, a lot of earthquakes, a lot of volcanoes, a lot of lies, a lot of sorrows, a lot of things are happening, brothers. This is the last day, and people are now, you know, they are acting like nothing's going on. Look at Myanmar. Oh, look at the barrier, man. She's beautiful. Look at her working, like that's her knees right there. She's working. She has a basket in her hand. I don't know what. She got some type of flower hanging on the back of the basket. And this is her face right there. You know, she's looking a little bit up. You know, she's just walking in there. Like that. Her long hair in the back of her. And then she's walking. The burial is in the midst. Okay? So, the military brothers, okay, they said, what is happening in Myanmar? Military setting fire to their own business while martial law. Because martial law is upon those people. Martial law was supposed to declare in the midst of the Israelites so they can come and bring Jacob's trouble. And the Most High flipped the table on them. Okay, so he burned those stuff and all that, brothers. Okay, this is not us advertising violence. This is just the Most High showing his might. Okay, this is just the Most High showing his might. All right, so that's what that is. You know, those people, like, they are destroying each other. There's a video that shows the Myanmar military shoot a missile in the midst of those people, brothers. It's very disturbing. But this is the will of the Most High. There's nothing we can do. Okay, brothers, we are back. Okay, let me see. We are back, and we do everything on this channel. Thank you for all the people that support us and send us all the emails and checking on us, brothers. I'm receiving like at least a dozen of calls every day, hundreds of email. It is good. The Most High like that. He likes when his children are working together, brothers. Study to show thyself approved. Again, brothers, thank you, and thank you so much. Thank you for encouraging me of doing the Most High's work. We all submit ourselves unto the Most High so he can use us whatever way he feels like to fulfill his oath with our forefathers. And I'm ready for the Most High to use me in any way that he please. And for those of you who are not aware, the Messiah is back. You know, somewhere in Haitian wearing glasses and kissing men. Shalom. May the King reign forever. I see you folks in the prayer and the podcast, if the Most High wish.